No question that this is the longest I've ever worked at that level of intensity. Oh, there's more. Hey Best Pally, I'm Allie, and today I'm going to train with not enough oxygen, oh my goodness. I found a conditioning coach that has a high altitude simulator, and I'm pretty sure a tendency for sadism. In his onboarding to me, he states, "This is not regular training. Expect to be pushed to your max. People literally puke on the first day." Oh dear. But anything that makes me say, oh dear, is my sign that I should sprint towards it. And I mean that literally because I'm pretty sure he's gonna make me sprint. Plus, I need to experience for you what it's like to push yourself to your limit at 20,000 feet. Wow, this guy is not kidding around. I didn't even get a moment to introduce him or think about how incredibly nervous I've been for the past several days. I'm now at 10,000 feet in the air on a treadmill. This mask is pumping low oxygen air at me and my lungs are confused trying to keep up, but oh, this is just the warm-up. My new coach Brian let me know that
today is getting to know stage basically.
Oh.
Right, so basically I want to know where my athlete is from when it comes to endurance and strength. So I'm pretty sure on the next session, I'm pretty sure how much I can push you already based on the sport you do. So in your case, it's boxing. All right, enjoy for now.
Okay, so I didn't know that I'd enlisted myself for more than one session. I guess I'm a little less nervous that he's saying this is level 1 for the first day. Next movement. Each challenge will last for 10 minutes unless I give up. Brian said I can take the mask off if I ever need to, but I will not be doing that because you are watching. Thank you for keeping me honest.
Let me lower down to 6,000 feet. You're gonna feel a lot more air coming in.
Oh, thank goodness he turned down the elevation. This is incredibly hard. With less oxygen, my body feels like it's being attacked.
Next will be sprinting, okay?
Okay.
Okay, the sprinting will basically brings out the best in you when it comes to rapid punches.
The sprinting is the longest 15 seconds I've ever experienced, and the jogging recovery is the shortest 15 seconds I've ever experienced. My heart rate is spending this entire 10 minutes in red zone. No question that this is the longest I've ever worked at that level of intensity. Oh, there's more. Okay, I know this kind of looks like slow whatever, but it is so difficult. My legs are burning. I am struggling with keeping up with the treadmill. The mask makes it hard to see your surroundings, so I am struggling with balance. I still want to execute my rolls and punches quickly and connected to my feet, so I am struggling with timing. It is taking all of my neurons to execute this without falling or giving up. How is this level 1? This has got to be the last challenge because I'm about to collapse. Why didn't I think, of course we'd go the other direction? Mostly because the first direction was so hard I couldn't comprehend Brian making me do more. But I guess I should stay even, and I guess I just learned that the point I thought I'd collapse was false, because I'm still standing, but this has to be the end. Are you kidding me? We're doing backwards? With the added mental challenge of blocking simulated punches. If you didn't already know, I'm boxing in Creator Clash this year, so I'm training as a part of getting ready for that, and it feels like it may help because this level of challenge is something I've never experienced. A test of my balance, coordination, and reaction time, all while at the edge of exhaustion. Oh, thank goodness we're done. That beep of the timer is the sweetest sound I've ever heard. Brian still has more strength challenges in 10-minute blocks for me, but without the evil mask, it feels like a breeze by comparison. Pun. The session was 2 hours, and I burned a total of 800 calories. Now, to show you just how hard I worked, intense exercise will spike your blood sugar because your body goes into fight or flight mode. The highest I've ever spiked from a workout is around 150. This training gave my blood sugar a spike up to 198. I've never seen a spike that high even from eating sugary food. That's insane.
What do you feel?
Like Jell-O.
Ice bath.
Okay, well, thank you. That was exhausting.
Good.
I thought today was supposed to be get to know you.
Yeah, it's get to know you, indeed.
I'm very concerned for the next one.
Yeah, so there's a lot more coming in for the next one. You have definitely, I've observed you have very good fitness. It's just directing.
I felt like a mess.
Well, it only tells you that you're able to push yourself. So that's the good part. You're not weightlifting, you're not running, you're not doing soccer, you're doing boxing. Everything that I gave you today is all functionally related to boxing. Yeah. That's what we're doing with all of our pro boxers.
It's getting really hard to hold this camera up. Doing what Brian tells me. I'm too exhausted to even be cold. I don't know what he's planning to do for day 2, but I'm terrified. Cold plunges are hard, but at least it's not sprinting at altitude. That is now my new measuring stick for suck, and everything else will seem easy by comparison. I am moving at half speed today. Okay. My legs are really sore, and I don't know if it's because I did a heavy leg day right before all of my altitude training. I mean, it might be from the altitude training because I spent 2 hours pushing my legs while depriving them from the oxygen that they need. Although Brian did say,
You're not weightlifting.
so I guess heavy leg days and altitude training do not mix because it is a lot on my body and my nervous system, and I'm really hoping that I'm recovered by tomorrow for session 2. No, I'm nervous. I don't want to go in there. Last night, I ended up doing a boxing class and 1 hour of sparring too. My legs are still very sore, although I did do another ice bath yesterday. Okay, let's just get this over with. Okay, let's go. Confusing my lungs again, except now I know it's not just lungs. Altitude training attacks your whole body. Now, I don't know if it's because I now mentally know what's coming or because my body has already started to adapt, but I'm feeling like I can handle it better this time. I mean, it's still incredibly hard, but I'm not feeling like I'm at the edge of survival at every moment. If I keep this up, my body composition is really gonna change. Wait, what is that? Let me explain. You may have heard me say this on this channel in the past. Only tracking your weight is going to make you skinny fat, and sorry for the ugly word, but it's true. Because muscle weighs more than fat, you could lose a bunch of muscle and gain a bunch of fat and still lose weight, so you would think you were on the right track. Oh, that's stupid. Now, I made an entire video about this 5 years ago when I got a smart scale, and I just learned that this smart scale is only scanning the bottom half of my body and then using an equation to guess about the rest of me. Ugh. So after 5 years, it is time for an upgrade. This is the body pod. Let's just analyze all of me, shall we? Please ignore the sock tan. I cycle a lot. Now, I'm currently trying to gain weight, and I know that might be weird, especially from a woman, but because I'm tracking the right things, not my weight, it makes sense. Success. So much data. I want to gain a bunch of muscle and lose fat, which would make my weight go up. So see, I have a goal weight in here of 128. I was 124.5 this morning. Oh my goodness. I'm showing my weight to the public. But who cares? I'm not looking at my weight. I'm looking at what they show me here, percentage of body fat, and then also muscle in pounds, which is so awesome. And I didn't realize this before I got the scale. It gives me a metabolic age. So it's a scale for longevity. So yes, I'm all about tracking muscle mass and body fat, but it also does 40 plus other metrics. Like my morning resting heart rate, I didn't even think about tracking that. And when my cardio improves, I'm gonna watch that number drop, and that will be so much fun. And if you are someone that's looking at all this data going, okay, those are numbers, now what do I do about it? The Body Pod gives you daily and weekly actionable insights that help you understand what to work on, because it connects to your health data from your phone and other trackers, you know, that thing I got strapped to me at altitude. So it gives you a plan for activity, nutrition, sleep, anything that encourages you to prioritize sleep, whether it's me on this channel or a scale, I am all about it. So if you want to check it out, these are on sale right now, and they gave me a discount code that will stack on top of their current sale, so you can get 50% off total, and my code only works for 7 days, so hurry up, sprint as fast as me on a treadmill. Oh hi, welcome back. I'm still sweating and still struggling, but I'm feeling way more coordinated now. My feet are working with my arms slightly better, and I'm almost able to loosen up. I am almost having fun this time. Almost. Now he's got me doing strength stuff again to finish out the 2 hours, but I did it. I survived altitude training session 2, and this feels huge. On the first session, I was so wiped I could only do this jumping exercise on 2 feet. Why am I so horribly uncoordinated right now? This time, I am somehow coordinated enough and not too exhausted to do it single leg.
So you're at 10,000 feet of altitude.
Oh, you did 10,000 feet today?
The whole time.
It was only 6 yesterday or last time. Whoa. Okay, dope. I am feeling much better today than I did the day after session 1. I even already went to a boxing session this morning, which is a great improvement. So I think that is some proof that my body is already starting to learn how to adapt to this crazy type of training. Although it's only been 2 sessions and this is not any miracle, I am still very tired. Gave myself another day to recover before giving you the full wrap up to make sure I'm okay. And yes, I am fine. I did box again this morning. Now, overall, as you saw, it was incredibly hard. Not having enough oxygen just zaps your whole self, mentally and physically. It's different from being tired from working out. It's like you're sick and you're hot or you're cold, but just all over bad. And a 2-hour session, I've never pushed myself that hard for that long. It was crazy. And I do think I should continue to do it. But instead of documenting that continued training, I'm releasing the video now so I know that you know what I'm going through, and it's like you're there with me, and that will help me to push myself. So if I win this boxing match, it'll be all your fault. Thanks, Pally. And if you liked this, you'll like seeing when I tried doping with baking soda. I'll put that down there for you. The gastric upset could happen during the training. Hey Best Pally, I'm Allie, and I just learned that baking soda could make you superhuman or crap your pants. I think it might be both. Okay, there are studies showing consuming baking soda before athletic performance can boost your